So 2025 is here. If you're a man watching this, you have to ask yourself this simple question. Whether it's your birthday, whether it's especially New Year's, what do you actually have to celebrate? What are you celebrating? Are you still in a job that you hate? Do you have a business that hasn't grown for a year? Are you still overweight? Have you not made progress in any area of your life? Have you not retired your mom? Have you still not bought that supercar that you wanted, started that business? If so, what are you actually celebrating? What are you celebrating? If you look at all the people that are going to celebrate, right? Majority of them are 9 to 5, living in the moment. They don't sacrifice to live the life that they want to live. They're doing the same thing again and again and again. They live a life that they hate. But if you're someone, a man with ambition, and you have goals and you want to do all these things, right? You haven't achieved anything in the last year. What do you actually have to celebrate? Now, if I look back at this year, 2024, one of the biggest realizations that I had is that I haven't pushed hard enough. I've left a lot on the table. And I was reading The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And it's that every moment you choose, every minute, every second counts, right? The sooner you start the thing that you want to do, the sooner you're going to start to see results. The sooner you're going to start to build what we call momentum. Now, once you make momentum your best friend, you're going to start to see and live very differently, okay? When I started my business in 2021, I was working in security full time. I had a dream of doing, living abroad. Now I'm in Medellin, earning money. I had already been here 5 years ago. I saw people that were earning money online, trading, drop shipping, whatever it is, right? And I wanted to do the same thing. Okay, I made many mistakes. I got ripped off actually here as well. If you're watching this, fuck you, motherfucker. But anyways, you gotta focus your energy on what's gonna build, okay? Don't focus, that lesson taught me, focus your energy on building a business that's gonna help you make money instead of, drinking poison and wishing bad for someone. But that's against the point. The point is, when I started my business, I had no choice. I was in lockdown, literally. COVID lockdown, Sydney. And the most you could travel from your home was 5 kilometers, okay? Basically prison, yeah? So I had no choice but to actually do outreach. And after a year of just procrastinating, watching courses, thinking I was making progress, reading books, blah, 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 right? I took no action. Nothing changed for me, okay? Then when I had to force myself, I was forced to actually take action to make money. That's when things started to change. And I can't explain the feeling. You become a different person when you stick to disciplines, when you do the same thing again and again and again, and you start to see wins after about 60, 90 days, right? Sometimes it can take longer, but you become a different person in the process. And I had slowly gone in, became that person, didn't, got comfortable, didn't. Comfortability is the biggest disease, okay? Aside from this phone and using it as a consumer, not as someone who's selling a product or service, right? You have to ask yourself, what are you celebrating? You have to be angry with where you are, right? And Western society is cooked. It's out of the picture, okay? They teach you the wrong things against your own masculinity, right? The olden days, how did these empires actually start and grow, right? Roman Empire, all these, they just went and they conquered, right? These days, you get told it's the wrong thing, but it's all behind a bigger agenda, okay? We all know that. But you have to constantly be pissed off with where you're at, okay? Don't be comfortable. Create new standards in 2025. That's the biggest key, is not accepting where you're at, because what you accept is the standard that you're accepting, okay? If you accept that you have a girlfriend who, doesn't respect you, thinks it's okay to have male friends, all these type of Western bullshit, right? Then that's what you're gonna receive, right? Because you accept that standard. I don't accept that bullshit, right? Do you accept your mom working a job? Do you accept flying economy? All these things, right? Where you live, how you live, the apartment you live in, every single aspect of your life, whether you're overweight or not, are you accepting the wrong things? You need to raise your standards in order to grow as a man, and in order to become the person that you need to become, to have the thing in the life that you want, right? It's all about becoming, it's about the journey, but you need to be uncomfortable with where you're at. You need to set higher standards. You can't accept where you're at, because then you're gonna get stuck there, right? And that's probably the biggest lesson for me this year, is just accepting where I was, cruising along, and it's just not good enough. So guys, go out there and claim what's yours, right? Everyone wants this thing, they want this dream girl. You have to become that person who's deserving of them. But also another thing is, these opportunities, women, all these things, yes, the compliments of who you are at that current time in life, right? But opportunities, whether it's business, whatever it is, you have to go and claim what's yours. You can't just wait for it to come to you, right? You don't go talk to that beautiful girl, someone else is gonna do it. You don't go start your business and go speak to clients, someone else is gonna go do it. You don't go and buy that Lamborghini because you didn't start the job, you didn't start the business rather, then someone else will go do it and live that life instead of you. So you have to go and claim what is yours. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys with that note, and obviously it's a bit dark here, but we're in Medellin. But the one thing about this city I realized is that when I first came here, I was a different person, right? This city has a lot of bad things, okay? It can be a sin city, if depending on who you are at that moment in life. You have vices, etc., right? But if you are someone who's worked on yourself and you no longer have vices, you have self-control, you have discipline, then it's a peaceful place. So that really goes for anywhere in life, but especially here. But anyways, guys, I'll leave you with that note, and I hope it makes some impact. But don't get comfortable. Ask yourself, what are you actually fucking celebrating? What do you have to celebrate?